Now, you all see at the top of skyscrapers, when they reach the top, they put an American flag. The steelworkers put that up. Most of that type of tradition comes from about 2,000 to 3,000 years ago. They started building these very tall cathedrals. When they started building these cathedrals, though, they would get very high up there. They thought these cathedrals were the highest thing ever built. And when they got to the highest point, they would put up a pine bough to tell God, we're not coming any higher. That's where we're stopping. Okay? So that's kind of translated down the years into America, where we just put our flag up there and say, oh, okay, we're at the top. There are a lot of other traditions. There's traditions that span all over the globe from all societies, but some of them have a resonating effect. And I've liked to use some of the German traditions, because some of the German traditions have a lot to do with drinking. And so with that in mind, and a lot like what Eric was mentioning before, the topping off tradition happens during construction because it's a celebration of a process, not of an outcome. Though the outcome is semi-important, the process, there is no good outcome without good process, right? So, and you rest assured, it will be a poor outcome with a poor process. So process is important. So we're here to celebrate a little bit of that process. So, in the German tradition, I wrote a bit of a poem. In the German tradition, the poem is broken into 3 parts. Okay? So what I'm going to do, I'm going to fill up my glasses here. And at the end of each one of the parts, I'm going to drink the entire glass. I'm going to throw it down into this can and break the glass, hopefully.
Are there rocks in there?
Because according to tradition, if the glass doesn't break, it's bad luck. So after each glass, I'm going to raise my glass, and together we will all say, hi, hi, hi. So let's practice here. Ready? Hi, hi, hi. Hey, you guys are good. All right. Now the other thing you have to know, in German tradition, this is the tradition that I really love the best, is that, notice Eric's brought out the pine boughs, because he's a bit optimistic. Typically in Germany, what happens is, if the owners host a good party, and we don't run out of beer, and everybody has a good time, and they're getting along with the tradesmen, and they're treating all their trades well, they put a pine bough at the top of the frame. However, if the party is not good, if there's issues with the owners and the tradesmen, and things aren't going well, and the process kind of sucks.
It's bogging down.
Then a broom is put up. So all the neighbors can drive by, and you see, if you drive through Germany and you see a broom, you know what's going on. Okay?
Well,
So, all right. Towards the end of the evening here, after the poem, we'll take a little vote.
Perfect. I'd say just to ensure success of the project, instead of the clients throwing this party, David and Leif and I threw the party. Because we already feel great about the client, so we know the process is fine, no brooms are necessary.
I'm here for you.
Yeah, we're running out of wine. Oh, there's plenty of wine.
There's more.
There's plenty.
Whoa, hold that ladder.
Oh my God.
You know, where are you going to put the pine boughs there?
We got lots of fun and games.
Lots of these.
Leave, you have workers comp.
Let us start our toast tonight, the Kinney clan. 2 young lovers devised a plan to build a haven in these oak hills. Connie steers design, Archie the bills. Little did they know from their lofty dreams, they would end up with a house full of beams. Nor did they anticipate the day-to-day hassles of working through issues surrounded by rascals. Yet in stride and calm they did proceed, not a moment's waver, they would not concede. Archie and Connie, kind, honest, sincere, thoughtful, considerate, top people to meet. Fortunate are those who welcome them to this mountain street. A future date, Connie can see with just one eye. Archie, late at night, a Yeti walking by. Little inside joke there.
He's dying to
So let's raise our glasses with great elation, Connie and Archie, our hosts in this celebration.
Okay.
Folks with careers that require white collars and drink more wine than beers. The professionals in suits and ties, the sport car drivers, the smart girls and guys. The engineers have been top-notch. From a roast, they are acquitted. If I dare go there otherwise, you couldn't make me admit it. Yet, no. Enough alone. I'm just happy my round post details are shown. Claudia?
She's here.
There she is.
Yeah. Oh yes, Miss Cleaver. I must elaborate. For I find it always a pleasure to collaborate. Design is her forte, she bore through the haze, and in the end, a beautiful structure did raise. Our second glass henceforth to be lifted to designers of structures cerebrally gifted. The folks with big brains who shuffle details around in hopes that our houses don't ever fall down.
Oh, God.
Stand back!
Okay.
Oh, wait, hold it.
Aim it this time. No, aim it.
Move the garbage can. What?
This last toast I'll make to an assembly of fate, the craftsmen of each trade who are all so great. To the builders on cold days whose fingers get numb, who split their pants out and hammer their thumb. Dave Lawson is the boss, that is the fact. Regardless of the matter, he'll deal with it at ease. Oh, wait a minute.
That doesn't sound like it.
Just a little harder to read. It still stands, doesn't it?
Hit that rewind. Dave Lawson is the boss. This is a fact. When issues arise, he approaches with tact. Right? Make sure it's level and plumb if you please. Regardless of the matter, he'll deal with it at ease.
Yeah, who framed that freaking fireplace?
That is, of course, until Eric Yost comes along. Stop, says Eric. You're singing the wrong song. The owners and I just had a 3-hour meeting. Connie had just one last thing. Now the basement needs heating. So many other tradesmen I have not been able to mention, the roofers, the plumbers, and even the electrician. To the builders, the helpers whose work runs so deep, let's drink this last glass and let our good cheer steep. Hi!
Bravo. David, you take it this time.
Here we go.